Guys, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Also, hit that bell to be notified for future videos. Hey, what is up, boys and girls? It is your favorite fish, Cuda, over at the fish tank. Today, we are working on our first ever wannabe Redline, and the casting that I decided to use for this is a 1967 Ford Mustang Coupe. Guys, let's jump into this. Guys, so this is what we're working with. A 1967 Mustang Coupe made by Hot Wheels. And today we are just examining it just to start, just admiring what Hot Wheels had to do here. And it's a pretty cool casting. It comes right apart, so it's like the normal base, interior, glass, and then the casting. So the plan for today is we're going to first start off by taking this casting, and we're just going to throw it into our stripper. As you see here, we're just going to put everything to the side, and we're going to grab our stripper, my bad, and we're just going to dunk her in. If you guys notice, the workbench looks a little different today. That is because I am at school, and this is the setup. It is temporary for now, but this is what the fish tank's going to look like from now on. So now we're going to move back to this base, and we're going to remove those original wheels. Thank you, Bright Vision, and thank you, Diecast Pirate, for providing the Redline wheels for this project. I really appreciate it, man, and I could not have finished this project without you. So, guys, pretty much what we're going to do is we're going to put some fatties on the back and some regular sized on the front. And what I'm going to use for this is these little, what you want to call them, these little wheel bits that, I'm sorry, I forget the name of these, but I used these, and these were made from a full custom diecast. If you guys want to go check him out, he makes a lot of cool 3D printed parts, and he's helped me on multiple projects. This one, and then a future one that you'll see a part 2 in very soon. So guys, let me just explain myself. Everyone's seen this process. Everyone knows what to do here. You just take your wire, you put your little clips in, and then you cut it. So let me explain myself. Guys, I apologize for not uploading, and I apologize to the Diecast International Builders for letting you guys down and not being able to post. School has really been stressful on me this semester, and I have had very, very limited time on building cars. I still love this hobby, and I still love the people in this community. I hope I still have everyone's full respect, and I hope I cannot lose anyone. And I just wanted to say I am sorry. Luckily, Thanksgiving break is coming up, so I plan on finishing a couple builds and a couple videos while I'm at home. With that said, after Thanksgiving break, I plan on going back to school, finishing up the semester strong, and coming back for Christmas break. During Christmas break, I plan on doing a lot of videos and bringing a lot of content out for you guys, just so you have something to watch. So, as you see here, we put the back wheels on, and we're about to put the front wheels on. So, thank you to the Redline shop, and thank you to Paul over at Diecast Graveyard for providing this little key. I really appreciate you sending me that a while ago, and it really did become very, very helpful for this project. I didn't realize how important that key actually was, but it actually does slip in the wheels pretty nice. And I was really happy how this turned out. It looks really good, and honest, I wish Hot Wheels would bring back a Redline collection. That'd be pretty cool. Like an actual Redline collection using the right wheels and everything. That'd be pretty cool to see, and I know there would be a lot of help, oh my gosh, of collectors out there that would love to see Redlines just like this of the modern cars. It does roll, and it rolls enough for me because this is a collector's piece, and to be honest, guys, I built this car for a neighbor. He has a 67 Mustang Coupe, and I thought it would be appropriate to build it for him. After all that jazz, we're going to move on to cleaning our casting. So, as always, guys, we're going to bring out the classic wire brush. I am in the works of getting a Dremel tool, hopefully for Christmas, or I'm just going to find one on Black Friday. Let's pray. And if I do, then we're going to make sure we polish and clean these castings 100% and correctly. So this casting was a pretty okay casting. Honestly, it was pretty beat to hell, pardon my language, but it will do what I need for this project. It wasn't perfect, but it honestly cleaned up pretty well, and there was very, very limited casting lines. That said, there is still some casting lines on the casting, but here's the casting all scuffed up and clean to the best of my ability. Because, again, we're just working with a wire brush. But as you see now, I'm just examining the casting one more time, and I'm just looking around and see if there's any rough spots. Oh my gosh, I can't talk. And there's a couple. If you see there on the top lid, there's a really slight one. So we're gonna grab our thin file, and we're just gonna go to town, and we're gonna make sure we smooth this out as best as possible. It really didn't take that much effort to get this one off. Like I said, it was a very slight one. I believe they're on both sides, and they pretty much just came undone. Other spots I fixed were like the back windshield. That was really rough, and there was one on one of the side doors, which was really interesting to me and really different. But after we complete this whole process like we normally do, we're going to move over to the paint booth, aka outside my apartment, and then we're going to move on to some detail work. I'll see you in a little bit.
Meanwhile, back in the fish tank.
After waiting to paint this car for about 2 weeks, finally got it painted in this Rust-Oleum's glitter blue. You guys seen me use this blue many times on the channel, but I thought it would be appropriate to paint our casting in this color. Next we're going to start working on some details after we let it dry. So the details that I decided to do on this project were the headlights, then we did the tail lights, as you'll see a little down the road. What else did we do? Then we did like the fog lights in the middle of the grill, like you kind of see there. But we'll do those in chrome first, and then we're going to go back later and do them in yellow, just because I like to accent yellow on majority of my projects. If you guys have watched the channel before, you know exactly what I'm talking about. What else did we touch up on? We did door handles, and then we did the front and rear bumper to do some accent, and then we also did the trim around all the windows, so that's pretty cool. While I do that, you guys can enjoy some music and relax for a little bit. While we're letting all those details dry, I decided to move back to the base real quick. And we're just going to do the accent exhaust pieces, you know, and then some of like the transmission, the front suspension, the rear suspension, and just all that good jazz that's underneath the car. I know it's like a Redline, but I always like to do this just to accent all the pieces. And honestly, I love doing this. This is one of my favorite parts of the whole build, just because it makes it feel more alive, more real. And I can't wait to see when it's finalized. Let's move back to the original workbench. You'll see what I'm talking about in a second. Oh my gosh, times have turned. We are back at the OG bench. This was recorded over my Thanksgiving break. If you guys can't tell, this was done over a long period of time. And the car's almost done, as you see here. But when I got home and I had some time to work on the hobby bench, that wasn't much because I was enjoying time with my family. But Christmas break is coming soon, and that means more time to work on cars. And yes, there'll be a lot of cars being done very soon. So I dabbed this axle I found, and I grabbed my tester's yellow paint and just lightly dabbed it on. I was very delicate and I was very scared on messing up. But luckily, I didn't mess up, and it turned out pretty cool, as you see there. Just zooming in real quick. And after we were done with this and we let this dry, we did move on to the back tail lights. They'll be coming up real quick here. As you see here, I did do the back tail lights off camera. Yeah, they were bleeding a little bit, but I thought they complemented the car just perfectly. Alright guys, let's go see what we started with. This is what we started with. We started with a very stock and very cool looking 1967 Ford Mustang Coupe by Hot Wheels. And today, I wanted to turn it into my first ever wannabe a Redline 1967 Ford Mustang. Let's see the final results. And here are the final results. Guys, I apologize. I did not have my turntable with me, and there is just going to be a bunch of photos of the car. So the first one's this one, the next one's like a side shot, the third one's another angle of the car, and then it's with our Fastbass Mustang that you see up in the left corner there. I had a lot of fun doing this car. It was very different, and I learned a lot. If it wasn't for like Don the Diecast Pirate, Diecast Graveyard, and so many others who do Redlines, I would have never been able to figure out how to put these cool custom wheels onto this car and make it a Redline. So thank you guys, and thank you to everyone out there who's made awesome videos to help people make Redlines like myself. If you guys haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. All the support is greatly appreciated, and we are very close to 500. Just because I'm at school and just because I'm away, don't think I forgot about our 500 subscriber giveaway. The box is filling up, and I cannot wait to get it out of my basement. So keep subscribing, share the video, and I will see you in the next one. Guys, if you want to, please go follow my Patreon page. All the money goes to this channel and all of what I need for tools and parts. And also, please go follow me on Instagram. There's a lot of back scenes or behind the scenes content up there, and I would greatly appreciate it if you guys would go follow me there. Alright guys, this is Cuda over at the Fish Tank, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.